We've got just one game left in the 2020 season, and that means that draft season is right around the corner. It's going to be a wild NFL draft with potentially 5 quarterbacks being selected in the top 10. But who are the top 5 players in this year's draft? I'm Marcus Mosher of the Game Day, and here are my top 5 players of the 2021 NFL Draft. At number 5 is offensive tackle Penei Sewell from Oregon. Sewell opted out of the 2020 season, but we already know what type of player he is. An absolute dominant left tackle with every trait that you could potentially want in a franchise left tackle. Now, he could stand to get a little bit stronger, and the technique can go and come at times, but this is a surefire top 5 pick. And if the Bengals could get him at number 5, that would be the most ideal landing spot for both the player and the team. Keep an eye on Sewell as a player that could go potentially as high as number 3 in the upcoming draft. At number 4 is BYU quarterback Zach Wilson. Heading into the year, Wilson had grades of potentially a day 2 pick. Now he could potentially be the number 2 overall pick in this draft to the New York Jets. Zach Wilson has a lot of traits that are reminiscent of Patrick Mahomes. A huge arm, playmaking ability. He can get outside the pocket and make plays with his feet as well as his arm. Just an electric and an exciting talent. Needs to be a little bit more refined. Can be a little bit too wild at times, but just an incredible quarterback prospect coming out of BYU. At number 3 is a tight end, and we don't see tight ends go high in drafts very often, but Kyle Pitts from Florida. He isn't your traditional tight end. You don't want him lining up on the line of scrimmage. What he is a flex tight end that you can put in the slot out wide and be absolutely dominant. Very reminiscent of Darren Waller of the Las Vegas Raiders. Pitts is 6'6", 245 pounds, and is just about unguardable. You can put him in man coverage against the safety and he's going to win, or in zone coverage, he's going to find soft spots in the zone. He wins with his ability to stretch the seam and win after the catch. Kyle Pitts, whether it's in 2022 or 2023, could very easily become the best tight end in the league. I think he's the best tight end prospect we've seen in the last 3 decades and should be a surefire top 10 pick in the 2021 draft. At number 2 is Ohio State quarterback Justin Fields, who is a fantastic prospect who might be the number 1 pick in 8 of the last 10 years. Fields is a great combination of athlete with a strong arm who can make plays in and outside the pocket. We saw what kind of competitor he is in the semifinals of the playoffs. Just super tough, can play in any single scheme. And again, might be the number 1 pick in several drafts, but just not in this one. And at number 1 is obviously Trevor Lawrence of the Clemson Tigers. He's just a 6'6" version of Andrew Luck. Really no big flaws in his game. Hyper athletic, super accurate, has a strong arm, incredibly experienced, has a bunch of big game showings where he was just fantastic. Trevor Lawrence, easily the best pick in this draft, easily the top player, probably the best quarterback prospect we've seen since Andrew Luck, and you can make a case that he's an even better prospect than Andrew Luck. Trevor Lawrence, our number 1 player in the 2021 draft. Who are your top 5 players coming into the 2021 draft? Make sure you leave your answers and comments below. And as always, thank you for watching the Game Day.